Yes.
The artifact is safe.
What is up, guys? Your boy Cheese here. Over the weekend I played Battlefront 2 beta on Xbox One. The beta was really fun and I had a good time. There were obviously some glitches because it being a beta there's always going to be glitches, but that's why they have a beta, right? But anyways, one of them was you couldn't play with your friends, so you could both be playing the game at the same time and send each other an invite, but you wouldn't actually be able to join up and play with them. Kind of a crappy glitch, and it ruined it a little bit for me, but I mean, not a huge deal. I still played it solo. I played a lot of the game mode Strike, which is kind of like a capture the flag type of game mode. Basically, one team is defending this artifact, and the other team is trying to steal the artifact and run it all the way to this drop ship so that they can take it off the planet or whatever. Basically how you win the game is either by capturing the artifact or by defending it till time runs out. And most of the time, from what I experienced, I mean, I didn't play a ton of games, but I feel like I played enough to understand the general theme to each game, and that was defense won probably 90% of the time. I think maybe out of like the 15 games I played, attacking won maybe once, and that's because a lot of people got or a lot of people left the game or lagged out or whatnot. But anyways, as you see right now, I just grabbed the artifact, and basically I have to run it all the way back across the map through these woods and stuff and all the way to the ship. And the spawn changes for the other team so that they are actually defending the ship eventually instead of spawning so that they can defend the artifact. And I don't know, I just found it really hard as a team to get everyone together and actually push to not only get the artifact but then run the artifact all the way back across the map. I've only done it one time out of like the 15 times, so I think that eventually the spawns in this will be changed up a little bit to make it easier for the attackers. Part of me feels like it's just for the beta they have it set up this way, and that's kind of why they do these things. You know, it's a beta, they're trying to test it out and just see what works best for the game. But anyways, I didn't really play a lot of the other game modes. I'm really into those like one-on-one situations where it's gun skill versus gun skill, and the other game modes are they're just too big for me. I don't like the fact that a ship can fly over and take out 10 of you guys on your team. I mean, I know that doesn't happen all the time, but I don't know. And I don't like the fact that a hero can just come and wipe out 10 guys on your team either. I don't know. That's just not fun to me. I like the one-on-one fights and the just the gun skill to prove who's actually going to win the fight and whatnot. But so I played a lot of the Strike, and I don't know, I got a lot of those instances where it's that one-on-one gunfight, or you have to pull a flank and you do, and it's awesome, and you stop them from capturing the artifact, things like that. I don't know, I really like this game mode, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I think in the actual game it'll be a lot better. I don't actually have this game pre-ordered yet, but I most likely will. My friend Fel, he had the game pre-ordered already, and he gave me his friend code or whatever, so shout out to him for doing that so I could get this gameplay and show it to you guys. I really appreciate it. But anyways, I wanted to get on to the graphics. The graphics are a lot like Battlefront 1. They were really good in that game too, and the first time I seen that I was really surprised and I don't know, amazed by the lighting and the shadows and the textures. They just, I don't know, in this game they just really look good to me. Like, look at that water right there. That water looks freaking amazing, dude. But I don't know, that's just me nerding out. But the graphics look really good. I really enjoyed the new gun mechanics too, and the rolling mechanic. The rolling mechanic is much smoother, and it actually rolls in the direction that you want to now. Switching from first person to third person view and vice versa is flawless. I think that's something that Battlefront does really well. I don't know why you would ever really play in first person though, because with third person it just gives you that peeking advantage so you can see what's around the corner before you actually go around it. I guess maybe for sniping you could switch to first person because that would make it easier. But besides that, I don't really see a point in it. But I'm happy that they have both mechanics because if you can't tell, I'm a FPS player and I always play first person shooters. And I'm not a huge third person shooter fan. It's kind of why I don't ever really get into Battlefront or Gears of War. So I'm happy that they have the first person shooter aspect still in it. In this, you might see me potatoing a lot. It's because I just went in and cranked up the sensitivity all the way to 100 just to see what I could kind of max it out to and just see where I could get at. But really at 100 for all sensitivities, it's not that bad. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot worse and I was going to be completely off, but it really wasn't terrible. And it took me a little while to figure out the game, and at first I was getting wrecked, but after a little bit it really wasn't that bad. I had a lot of fun playing it. It reminded me a lot of the first game, but I don't know, I noticed that grenades to me didn't seem as powerful. I don't know if that's just me noticing that, but just grenades in general, just to me weren't as powerful. Besides that, they now have, like, there's 4 different classes, I believe. There's an officer and an assault and a like a light machine gun class. I forgot what that one's called, but basically each class has its own purpose and its own set of guns. And a specialist class too. I almost forgot about that one, which is the sniping class, probably one of my favorites. But I'm playing as the assault class right now just because the sniping class just didn't seem that great to me because it's not a one-shot kill, and I don't know, I just don't like it when snipers aren't one-shot kills. I hate having to take those multiple shots when you just don't have time for it. But anyways, basically there's those classes, and in each class you have your certain set of guns. Obviously assault is going to be more of like your general based guns or general based weaponry for that medium to close distance fights, and specialist is obviously long distance with the sniping. And as you can see, that guy right in front of me, or those guys with the shields, that's the light machine gun type of play. And I don't know, the light machine gun seemed a little overpowered to me. Now why they seemed overpowered was just because they have that high rate of fire, pretty decent damage, and they also can deploy that shield on the front, which makes for instances where you come across like 2 guys and you deploy that shield and there's just like absolutely no way that they can shoot you. And besides in like the legs and whatnot, and by the time they do that, you've already killed them with your LMG. I don't know, it seems a little messed up to me. Maybe that's just my own opinion, and it very well could be, because like I said before, I'm definitely not an expert in Battlefront. This isn't my game. I mean, I enjoy it a lot and I really like the mechanics, and I love Star Wars, so it's awesome. But anyways, it just seemed a little overpowered to me, and hopefully they'll change it up once the actual game drops, but we'll see. In this game I went 28 and something. I don't remember what the deaths were, but it was a really fun game. I had a really good time, and again, like I said before, I think the defending is a lot easier than attacking, and I think that's definitely something that they're going to alter or change in some way, either with spawns or just map layout or something. I don't know what, but they have to do something about it, because like out of the 15 games, maybe we won on attacking, and that's just bad game mechanics. But like I said before, it's a beta, and a beta is never final, so obviously I'm sure this will be changing. But anyways, I had a really fun time playing the beta, and if I had to give my honest opinion on it, I would definitely say to buy the game. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm sure once you can get like your teammates all in the same squad and you can start doing pushes together, then this game is gonna be even more of a blast than it already is. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always guys, please, 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 please stay cheesy, have a good time, and enjoy gaming.